Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Ashley steps into the clearing, not very far, still at the edge of it, but she steps in the big treant, and her boughs begin to shake. And I think this is where we roll initiative.
Okay.
Finn just yells over to the orc, "You still owe me 15 gold!"
Nice. Don't worry, Neal. If you need someone to go last, I've got you covered.
Thanks, buddy. Can always count on you to go last.
So that way when I get my 2 attacks, I just get a go.
Oops, that's not right. That's correct, though. We should bring you all to this map. Why did it move me away from it, though?
That's where this back button was coming from.
Blank, right?
We're gonna draw. Yeah, it should be blank.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna draw the clearing, which you can't see on chat because we're not zoomed out enough.
Dang it, Neal.
Here we go. So here's the big clearing. And
I can hear Neal out of one of your guys' mics.
Yeah,
put some
someone's.
trees. I can't hear it anymore. It seems fine.
Yeah, went away.
We got some trees, and then we got a bunch of stumps everywhere. And let me bring in a real tree to represent Ashley.
Because all those other trees are actually plastic. They're all fake trees.
Mm-hmm.
You can't eat them, kids.
All right, so this is Ashley up here. You can all make a squiggle or a mark or something to represent yourself and move it around if you would like. And we roll initiative.
Just anywhere?
Yeah, wherever you want to be, because we've had time to move around and set up, and you could have decided to be anywhere you want. And I just trust that you won't be positioning yourself in like the magically most perfect, optimal spot for this encounter, because that wouldn't make any sense. But do what you need to do.
Where's the orc? Yeah.
The orc, I guess there's also a wagon.
Well, I rolled a d20, didn't I? Whoops.
We'll just subtract 10 from it if it's over 10.
Well, it was a roll of 10 plus 5, which actually should be 4. Because I'm thinking it's probably going to be entangle.
Oh, wonderful.
10.
I'm really curious about Entangle on a Trent.
That's what I was thinking. What will entangle do to an actual treant? Will it basically like contort it and twist it and tangle it up with itself?
If you remember
this
what
has happened
the last
before.
time, the last time we did something that was made of natural stuff, when you used Entangle on it, whenever it hit something, it just entangled what it hit and didn't affect it at all. So
Yeah.
and then we lit it on fire and did fire damage to whoever it
Oh, I was hoping it would get tangled up with itself.
No, it just entangles
I think
anyone
that's
it
exactly-
punches.
I think you're the one that did that too.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you said. Whatever it was, that's exactly what they said last time. Oh yeah, tangle up with themselves, which makes sense. But Neal's just like, no, I'm not gonna let you beat it that easily, and it's like, no fun allowed.
No fun allowed. It was great fun. Who's the F?
Finn.
Finn. Oh, you're next to the orc, right?
Neal is on the record with a definite anti-fun
I hate fun.
position.
Absolutely, it's the worst.
He hates fun and creative ideas.
It's the worst. It's like gotta
If
get rid of them all.
He's not a fan of that creative thinking.
If that's
No.
what an orc.
When Neal watches the oh god, the name of the movie with Kevin Bacon about the town where there's no dancing.
I've
like
never seen Footloose.
Footloose, yeah,
I've never seen it.
He was really confused when we were watching it together because he saw Kevin Bacon as the villain.
I guess I have to go watch Footloose now. All right. Anyway, the initiative rolls. It looks like Finn goes first with the 4.
Holy crap.
Stands in front of the orc. Well, you had a pretty good swing there, but you have to work a bit on the footwork. Well, anyway, 15 gold. Looks like we have to go.
All right, the orc's turn has not come up yet. I will roll for when it does. And hey, look at that. The orc is next. He glowers at you and says, "After battle," and just stands there.
All right.
And
Finn just stands there, crosses his arms, and looks at the tree.
next in line is Howard.
Okay, Neal. It needs to make a saving throw.
Wonderful. Against what?
-1
For hold person?
for Bands of Cerulean.
Ooh. Bands of Cerulean. No, Cerulean? No.
The Sirellyn.
Yeah.
What's that even do?
Basically, giant silver bands trap it.
Is it?
By the ancient wizard. Isn't that a wizard spell?
Yes.
How are you casting it?
Skills and powers. I can cast Conjuration Summoning. How do you think I've been conjuring Monster Summoning 1?
That's why I
Like-
keep getting you confused with the wizard.
Yeah, exactly. No, makes sense.
He is a wizard in his own
Saving
right.
throw.
Almost wizardly
Any
priest.
creature of size less than G can be snared, but gargantuan are simply too big. Okay. Well, he is a treant, so his saving throws are pretty good. Let's roll.
-1.
Yes, but a natural 20 will always win,
Hmm,
even when I think his saving throw is probably like an 8 or something.
very unfortunate.
Depends on your point of view.
Very unfortunate, Neal.
Next up is Kyla.
Oh, okay.
Big tree.
What's I can move like a half a move with the throwing the ranged fighting style, whatever. Okay.
And make all your attacks.
What's our movement? Like
120 yards, so you can go 60 yards, which is 60 divided by 5 is like 12, so you can go 12 squares. Is that right? Did I do that math
Sure.
right?
12 squares. Okay, perfect. Okay.
That doesn't sound right.
So half would be 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Divided by 2, divided by 5. Oh, that's not right. You can go 36 squares and still get your full allotment of attacks off.
Yeah, we can go anywhere.
You can just go
Okay.
wherever you want. It's second edition. You got
okay.
full minute round, so you can be where
I just wanted to make.
sure.
I just wanted to make sure. I thought that would be the case.
By the way, I'm totally would have just like stepped right behind the rock. 5-foot step.
Nice.
I guess I'll stand here, and I want to actually. I just want to ready my dagger for either the tree if it gets closer, or the orc if he like attacks someone.
Wonderful. All right. You ready your attacks. Next in the initiative order is actually the tree.
Okay.
The tree
She.
steps back, reaches out, and touches 2 of the trees from the woods beside it, which animate into other treants.
Like,
Half that
look behind me and was like, I see what Elmer was talking about.
Yeah.
Drew, it's your turn.
All right, so looking for Veronica. Is that she over there in the black?
Yes, she's the businesswoman.
All right. And the F. Who is the F?
Finn.
Finn. Okay.
Neal, are you sure it's not Flynn?
Move over. I'm keeping Finn in front of me since he seems to know what he's doing, and I just want to get within range. And I'm gonna cast Command at Veronica. Surrender.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh.
Veronica.
Not sure if she gets a save. Even there's even like special requirements as to whether you even get a save.
Ooh, we should take a look at those. Command.
I think you need 13 int or something.
Well, you did make a powerful enemy, right? She's not just some like nonsense enemy. She's
That's
a
true.
It's creatures with with intelligence of 13 or more, or those with 6 or more hit dice are entitled to a save.
all right. She definitely
So I
gets a
don't know
saving throw.
That are powerful.
Yeah. And her save. I I wasn't sure what level rogue she was going to be, and my two choices actually split the saving throw into a pass and a fail. Rob, why don't you roll me a d6? 1, 2, 3, she is the lower level. 4, 5, 6, she's the higher level.
All right.
Basically rolling her saving throw at this point.
It didn't go. D6. Come on.
Okay, she is the lower level thing.
Hell yeah.
She surrenders as much as she can. She takes her rapier out and tosses it at the ground, to your feet, at the ground. And puts her
Okay, I
hands in the air.
definitely grab that rapier.
All right, it's yours now.
Yeah, well, just to make sure she doesn't scoop it back up and stab. We go, all right, everybody, you heard, she surrendered. She surrendered. Good battle, good battle. This was great, and glad that it's over. So let's time to move on. And,
I don't think those trees are
circle
finished.
Wagons and see what we can do together here.
All right, next up is the rock.
So I'm like looking over there as I look over there, the treant. Howard, do you think that treant's gonna still come at us?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got my back, bro?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Run over there. There's 3 of them.
What are you gonna do, Rocky?
Crap, I have to. If I want to be able to swing twice next round, I have to hit today. Yeah. See, it's all about them big money rolls. So I'll run up to the treant, think, no, I bet if I had a wood axe, but I don't. So, but I don't. So I'll just roll 25.
You hit the tree.
Just a hit.
Just a hit. Does not clear by 10.
Very well. And it's a 3d6, correct?
Correct. It is a big tree.
It is a low roll.
Ooh, once again.
Yeah. D6 is just starting on my side today, you know? They're waiting for the crit, you know, just roll 9d6 and just have 9 6s and deal 59 damage.
All right, let's roll. Kyla, you.
Yeah, I'll just throw my daggers at the tree then, if I can.
Cool. Go for it.
Is that 3 attacks?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Yes.
Ma'am?
Ma'am.
How about just yes?
Yeah, just yes.
I don't know whether I should refer to Kyla or to Jason when saying yes.
Probably Jason. No.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, sir, ma'am.
Oh my god.
Ooh, nice.
1 hit, 1 crit, and wow, 2 hits and a crit. Amazing.
Very nice.
So what, how many d4s is that?
4 times damage dice, all said and done.
As a dagger, D4, D3 against large creatures.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Oh, you were using knives or daggers?
Daggers.
D3 against large creatures, so 4d3.
Yeah.
Okay, 43.
I think.
You do 6.
Trying
All
to
right,
get
so now there's like a
peppered.
big chunk stuck in the tree, and there's all these like knives stuck into the tree, a little bit of sap leaking out of it all over the place as everybody rolls initiative. We get everyone's initiative
Already.
roll. We got 1, 2, 3.
Already did way up there. I got a 4.
Okay, you got a 4. Did we get a Drew initiative roll?
I haven't. I was trying to figure out what, if anything I'm going to do. I'm not really equipped for killing trees. It's sort of the opposite of my job description.
And yet it's somehow come down to this. I'm surprised you let it get to this point, Drew. You're not a very good representative of nature here.
No, he's not.
I just arraigned an unconditional surrender.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him that.
Sure, you're still not helping prevent the destruction of nature, though. You're not really helping nature's brand.
You're actually destroying nature with destroying treants.
She's clear cutting this, and we were told that Ashley is an evil tree.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, you know, we're evil. I mean, for all we know, this is Evil Dead level of evil tree.
That's true.
And you know, we're putting a stop to this.
That's true. That's true. Howard, it's your turn to start.
Actually,
All right.
is the ex-girlfriend of the other treant.
Huh.
A 10.
On
What's
a
that on the
D12.
monster summoning?
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay.
Please let it be kobolds.
No, kobolds is 8. Also, I'll move like there.
Muck dwellers. You summon two. What is that? D6? 2d4? 2d4.
Fuck.
You summon 2d4 muck dwellers, guys.
4 muck dwellers.
For those of you that don't know what a muck dweller is, it looks like this.
Oh, it's a little lizard.
They're about 1 foot tall.
Oh, it's a not so little lizard.
Is there a picture of what they look like after a tree steps on them?
They're kind of just a red
Imagine-
spot.
Imagine the muck from Pokemon. That is basically what they look like after a treant steps on them.
Yeah.
All right.
We got 4 of these things.
So
Yep.
when do they act? Next turn then?
I think they act next turn on your initiative.
Okay.
Where
for
do you
ease
summon
of
them?
tracking everything.
Eh,
Yeah. Can we get? do we
Wow.
have-
Those will be very useful.
There we go.
there we go.
Wonderful. Those are beautiful. So that was initiative 4. Oh god, there's too many initiative rolls. 17, 11, 9. 9 goes next. Finn.
Oh, who rolled 17?
Does the orc look like he's threatening me?
Nope. He's chilling.
Well, I'm going to take a swig from my wineskin, which has wine in it, like to the orc, offer it to the orc.
Yeah, he'll take a swig from the wineskin too.
I like take it back, step back to the cart, and lean against it.
Alright,
And
Dave.
just watch.
Yep, the orc steps back to the cart with you as well.
Who do you think will win?
Trees. Big and strong. They always win.
But the rock, he has a big cleave on that tree. I mean, he has a good swing.
It's true. Rock good. Rock good against tree, but tree make paper and paper beat rock. So trees win. 15
He has a
gold.
sword. He has a sword, and shields beat paper.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
And I think we continue having a conversation.
Nice.
All right, at 10, at 10 the orc steps back. Our Veronica here sort of snaps out of the surrendering thing and goes, "Drew, you said you would never use that outside of the bedroom again. What the hell?"
I knew you were going to do this. That's why I held it.
And that's why she heads off to the wagon and crawls inside, doing God knows what in there.
All right, I'll
Go ahead.
on my turn. I want to walk over to the orc. You said he had a whip and a cat of nine tails.
Yes.
I go, do you mind if I borrow that whip there? I think we've got some renegotiations.
He hands you the whip. And
Okay.
Drew disappears into the wagon as well. Meanwhile, the trees get to go. I think, Rock, you've got a 17?
I'm 11, right?
You're
Oh,
you're
yeah.
11. Okay, I must have. There's so many. All the rolls are just
No
first here.
problem.
Kyla, you
No
go to
problem.
11, definitely.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw another dagger.
Nope. It like sticks in the bark harmlessly.
Okay,
The first tree steps forward towards the rock, brings up both arms, and brings them both down on the rock. Ooh. A natural 1 into 22.
Don't they need to uproot first?
The 22 just hits.
Okay.
Oh no, they didn't last one.
And it hits you for 8 points of damage.
Of course it does.
And the next tree is going to. They've got movement 3, so they can go 30 yards.
6 squares.
Yeah, but they can go 3 squares and make an attack then. So it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the second tree just comes over next to the rock.
So each square is a yard. Is 10 yards, right?
No.
5
Each square is 5 feet. A yard is 3 feet. So 6 squares is 10 yards.
Fuck.
So that treant just goes to there. And Rock, you go before the first treant goes.
Wow. I can't move at all without provoking an attack of opportunity, correct?
That looks to be right.
You know what? Go big or go home.
You're surrounded by trees. 25 hits.
No, that's a 15.
That's a wrong roll to hit, but it's a miss.
All right, cool. I've got my backup after Ashley goes.
All right. Well, Ashley goes, and she is going to slam you twice with her branches. Once is a 27, and once is a 13.
13 does not hit.
27 will deal 14 damage to you.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Smashes into you with a 3d6 for damage. And I believe you have a second attack at the end of this round.
Yeah, I do. And it's gonna go like that. 22.
Hit.
That'll hit. Yay.
Wow.
That's
no,
my.
I was like, 18 damage is kind of high. How'd you?
Wow,
Wow, 18 damage is kind of high.
18 damage is kind of high, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what happens when the D6s realize, D20's letting them down. We got your back, bro.
All right, so Kylo, your first one does no damage. Your second one is a crit, though. Roll me 2d3 for damage. Although
Wait,
you still have
doesn't do damage.
An 18 does not hit. They have higher than 18 AC.
The hell?
Yep, they're trees. They've got really they're barky and woody. They're difficult to actually do significant damage to. They got high ACs. Ashley is not looking so well. Let's roll initiative.
Hopefully, when she goes down, the others turn back to trees.
Hopefully.
That's why do you think I'm focusing on her? The rock
6,
doesn't know how
4,
trees work.
12.
Cut the head off the snake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hold
4,
on.
5 at least? Well, no. Drew doesn't need to roll initiative. I think Drew's a little busy, not engaging in the battle.
Oh, I'm taking initiative in there. Trust me, in these negotiations.
All right, Finn, you're first, buddy.
Finn and the Orca are just basically reacting to what is happening. Ooh! Oh, that one was a good one. Ooh, look at that sap going out. Oh.
Ooh, rock very strong. But tree hit hard.
Yeah, as Ashley comes down. Ooh! He's not looking so well, but remember, Howard has healing abilities, so they might have a chance.
All right. Next in the initiative order is Kyla.
If I beat the trees.
You beat me.
Yeah, I know. Sad.
Kyla. No. No. So the first tree goes at 13, so the rock goes next.
All right, big money. That is no big money.
No, it does not go.
Used up all my good rolls.
The first tree's at 13, so the tree comes to hit you. It's what's her name? Ashley once more. And she gets one branch from one side and one branch from another side, and she's gonna slam you in the middle.
Not this again.
She's gonna do a slam attack, a double. Ooh, a 15 and a 13 to hit.
No.
I'm sorry, not a 15, a 25 and a 13. I was off by a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically reverse rock right now. Not a 25 and a 15, no, 15.
I see how it is, Neal. You rolled the 5 and you're like, oh no, that plus 10 is enough. Plus 20. All right, here we go.
That's exactly what I did. I'm glad you called me on my bullshit. But you take 10 points of damage as the tree slams you around. I think the one branch hits you and the other branch misses you because you go flying from the first attack.
Bullshit hits hard.
Yeah, those trees do not screw around. Next up
It does hit pretty hard, Bastian.
is Howard.
Okay, so what do all these guys roll?
Let me- Muck Dwellers, they just have regular d20s to hit. They do 1 to 2 points of damage.
I can't actually separate. Oh wait, yes, maybe I can.
Yeah, actually,
I can't. There we go.
they're probably the worst ones you could have summoned because they're actually another attack as a water jet.
Yeah,
They
and
can
then
temporarily blind things if they had eyes, but the treants don't have eyes, so they can't blind them. They can just claw at them with their tiny little claws.
They could
okay,
water-
so can I circle from there all the way to around here, completely
Sure.
going around this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all going to attack that thing from the back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's +2.
Yep.
40, 20. Oh,
Nope.
does-
Not a single hit.
Aw, okay.
18
Well,
doesn't.
But if you add them all together,
attack.
that number is in fact higher than the AC.
That is
Yeah.
true, but individually they do not hit because 18
and
is not
then
a hit.
I get +2 for a back attack, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Oh, all the attacks miss everywhere.
yeah.
And the
The two
next
trees
tree
go.
goes at 17, so the rock goes. No, the rock already went.
Yeah.
So this one tree, he's going to ignore the muck dwellers. He's just going to beat on the rock.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. So we have a 20 and a 25.
Both of those hit.
Uh-oh, looks like the rock
Howard.
is going down. Rock, this might be you might die today.
I'm not gonna die today.
Let's see, that is 10, 23 damage from the 2 attacks that hit. Are you still up?
Oh no, I'm not up.
Okay, are you dead?
I am down,
Okay.
but not. I am not dead.
The tree then moves towards Howard.
You
Howard
said,
can kill him this
you
round.
said-
He comes back
Neal, you
up,
said
right?
it was a 10 and a 13, so 23 total.
Yes.
It's cutting it close though.
All right. The second tree goes to Howard and takes 2 swings at him with a 15 and a 16 to hit.
No.
All right. And we go to initiative for the next round.
2 attacks.
Oh,
right?
yeah, thank you, Kyla. 25 is a crit. No, it's not a crit because it wasn't a natural 18, but a hit. And a 22 is a hit.
Nice.
The tree barely notices.
Yeah, what do I roll for bleeding out?
You roll a
Just did
d10.
flat D10.
Flat D10.
Kyla, do you have flasks of oil you can throw and light?
Oh, yeah, actually, I do.
I mean, that'll
It'll
be a
take
lot
a-
more damage. Just
It'll
right
take a
off the
round to
bat.
prep to pull out
Yeah.
the oil and light it. And then a
Yeah.
second round to throw.
What am I with these initiative rolls?
You're just
one,
Talking
one.
about it, man. It's great. Yeah,
it's
Rock, did you roll initiative?
Not yet. Howard, have you rolled yet?
I'm rolling now once I looked up what it was.
You got to beat a
Okay.
6, Rock, or go later than
I'd
a
have-
6.
Nope. GG.
You're gonna bleed to death. It seems like.
Yep, I had 14 health. I will be at -10.
Oh no! All right.
I
Well,
will, he
Finn,
will literally.
Finn, you are first.
I mean, I
Finn
cannot
does
save-
nothing.
Is there a potion of healing you can pour down his
I
throat?
cannot save him.
I have
so-
magical healing, but that's all.
I gave you guys a bunch of potions of healing.
Yeah, and then Neal's character took it all, and we never saw it again.
I mean, that was our own fault.
Neal's characters do have a tendency to do that. Oh, let me take these magic items out of the campaign.
Finn has no way to help an injured man. He does not know any medicine.
Can he try to stabilize him with? I mean, can't you just do that automatically? Like, I mean, make it
It's an
automatic-
intelligence check. It's a full round action intelligence check.
Finn is a good net. He doesn't want to fight, but will I be a? Do I look like in reach if I?
I'll give you
it.
5 seconds to make your decision.
Do it. Heal him. Heal him.
All right, he's moved. It'll be your intelligence check. We'll take the full round, and it is a pass fail, and this will determine the rock's survival because Oh, you will barely bind his wounds. You succeed.
Don't hit me. I'm not part of this. Just making sure nobody dies. Now, we don't want to get too violent. Please don't hit me.
All right, that's everybody at 4.
I
not
yell,
condone
drag
violence."
him away.
I mean,
I'm
can I
sorry,
move?
Kyla should have already gone at the beginning.
Sort
Because you had a
of,
3 initiative, yeah. Throw, Kyla.
Yeah, well, I can't. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't. Okay, that's fine. I think that's what I was doing, so I can't really.
Yeah, you rolled the initiative for that. It's a. Are you're tracking ammo, right?
Yeah, and
Okay,
also. Back up. All right.
Okay, the first tree goes at 11. So it sounds like Howard goes next.
All right. Well, if I'm going, and I see that he's like, is he been stabilized? Can I move
No,
him?
Finn is
CMW.
stabilizing.
Okay.
It'll
If he
take him the whole
back
round
up
to
on the same
stabilize.
round, he still gets to fight, right?
Well, it takes Finn the whole round to stabilize. So
Right.
we're doing it. It's a weird sort of pseudo bending of the rules because if Finn didn't stabilize, then Howard shouldn't be able to heal him. But since
Right.
Flynn is stabilizing, we're letting the stabilizing start right away rather than at the end of the round. It's a weird pseudo thing.
Bestie, I
Okay.
still-
Well, this
But
tree
the
is
important thing
still.
is the rock isn't dying, so therefore he can be cured.
it's
It's at
Sure.
the end of the round he takes that stabilization. technically,
Right.
your
So I
action?
guess, yeah, if you want to, you can heal him and he'll get up at the end of the round. We'll say that the magic doesn't take effect until Flynn has stabilized him so that it doesn't get too meta-y.
his organs were about to fall out, and Finn just shoves them back in.
What are you doing, Howard?
Yeah.
Well, even if I use any amount of healing, it's only going to bring him up to 1.
That's true. So what are you doing, Howard?
Horus and his touch.
I'm taking another back attack at this tree then.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Nope.
All right.
I think Finn needs to kick a tree.
So this tree goes first. It's going to turn to Howard, and it's going to make 2 attacks at you.
Yep.
One is a 13, and one is a 17.
Nope.
All right. Nobody else goes before 15, do they? Doesn't sound like it. So this tree below Howard will also make 2 attacks at him. Oh my god, a 12 and an 18.
Nope.
Man, what were these before?
I don't know. And this tree will step over here towards Finn and make 2 attacks against him with a 29 and a 14.
29 hits.
The 29 clears by 5 too, doesn't it?
Yeah. So bad.
Oh, actually, that's a pretty mixed roll here. We've got 14, 15, 16 damage
Wait a minute,
with the
minute.
29 crit.
I totally forgot the 4 little shits. Taking a
Oh,
back
yes,
attack.
please have them make their attack rolls.
Maybe they distract the tree.
No,
Ooh, is that 2 hits with back attack?
no, 19s are not
19?
hits. AC 20 on the trees.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
So
Yes.
Finn, you take 16 damage from the crit, and you said the 22 was a hit. The 24 was a hit as well.
No, you rolled a 29 and a 14.
Okay. Oh, it must have rolled over onto the wrong square after I moved it. Then okay. So that's 26 damage. Or 16 damage, and you're unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Alrighty then.
Come on. And the tree clovers him.
This isn't looking very good for the party, guys. Initiative for the next round, I suppose.
So I just pop up awake.
No one healed you.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
heal. I'm going at 6.
The satyr bleeds.
Satyr bleeds. Howard goes at 6. Kyla goes at 13. The treants go at 11, 11, and 13.
Okay, so-
Finn bleeds. Howard goes.
I'm going to take all the attacks of opportunity necessary, and I'm just going to go pick up the rock and bolt.
All right. Let me just double check attacks of opportunities on monsters to make sure that they don't get both their attacks against you. Because I think that might be the case, but I want to double check it. Monsters. La la la. Limits.
I think that needs to. I know where that goes.
Humans, creature types, animals, creatures in battle. It's their intelligence scores, how they react, amorphous, blah blah blah. Plants, fungi, dragons, insects, other things, golems, attacks, options, armor. Okay, let's go to the actual attacks of opportunity section, which is this might. Act of opportunity limits to let's see. The threatening immediately enemy gets to make an immediate melee attack or sequence of attacks for monsters with multiple attacks. Okay, so we have against Howard a 20. A 31, a 19, and a 27.
I have 19 AC.
All right, so I think Howard is getting exploded here. Because that 31 clears by 10.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, d6.
Why did I stabilize the rock? Why? I could have stayed away.
10, 20, 25, 27, 31 from the 31. Does Howard just explode?
No, I've got 46 HP.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
He has as much HP as I do.
All right, and then the 19 hits you, which does 16. And I think there was another one that hit, right?
Wait, so how much damage total then?
The first one was 31 and the second one was 16, so 47.
47.
Okay, then I'm down.
Then you're down. Okay, we won't bother rolling
fuck.
for the rest of it.
Don't worry, guys. You can kite it.
So you're gone. Finn, you're unconscious too, right?
Yeah, I bleed.
Okay, so the only thing left to go is for one of these guys to start chasing Kyla, and it can go 30 yards, so it can go 30 feet to here. And then this one starts chasing after Kyla. And this one has full movement because it's not a summoned tree. So it can go all the way up to Kyla.
Does Orc Friend help me?
No,
of
Orc
course
Friend's
not.
chilling. He's taking bets. He goes up to Kyla and makes 2 attacks, which are a 16 and a 13.
So what happens with my summoned
hit.
monsters then?
I
They
think
poof.
I
think
they poof when you're unconscious. Sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're
Go
doing
back
it.
to wherever they were. So if you think about it, you no longer you cannot give them orders, so they have to disappear or they just scatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might follow the same order, but I don't know. I don't think they need 20s to hit anyway.
Yeah.
So Kyla, initiative for you is not looking so great. They have +9 on their initiative, so one of them ties with you.
Wait,
What
I
are you gonna
haven't
do?
gone yet this round.
You haven't gone that round?
No,
I thought
that
you threw your
13
dagger super early on.
Nope, that was last round.
Right, yeah, so one of them ties with you on this round.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what do you want to do?
How does withdrawing, disengaging work?
You take a half move and nobody gets attacks of opportunity against you. But that means they can just half move to catch up to you and attack you.
But aren't I faster than them?
What is your movement speed?
I mean, 12.
Yeah, the big tree has movement speed 12. The other two have movement speed 3.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you could just bolt from the big one and probably get away in amongst the trees. But if you half move, it can just keep following you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do?
I think maybe just do a full run.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. I mean,
All right,
Other-
the tree gets attacks of opportunity as you flee. And it is a 20 and a 16.
Hmm.
Will the 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Will the 16 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
They both hit you.
Ooh.
I thought you had a high AC here.
Not really.
Could you help us, Drew?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay. I'm at 1 HP.
But you can move.
When you know what
Run.
you can get away.
Run, Kyla, run.
Run.
All right. And this tree couldn't have gotten to make an attack against you anyway, so by the time it closes with you, you are gone. Yep, so Kyla's basically going to be able to escape this one. And looks like the rest of the party is slaughtered, except for Drew. Drew
Not
Hood.
necessarily, Neal.
Depends on what Drew is doing now.
Connar is at least stable.
Yeah.
Well, Drew, it's up to you. You, some minutes later, you exit the
How
wagon.
many minutes later?
I don't. That's a good question. How many minutes later do you exit the wagon, Drew?
I don't know. We could randomize that. It is the second time.
Well, all right, you give me a roll that you think would be fair.
And it's been a few minutes. So how fast can you whip?
Drew is about nothing if not being efficient. Should we say?
You whatever you want is fine. It's your call. It's your
I
character.
feel like they would be about very quick and efficient. So let's call it 3d6 minutes.
Sure. All right. Well, anyone that was bleeding is dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course. Time to make Finn's twin brother.
So Drew
Wow.
exits, as does Veronica. The orc is standing. Actually, the orc is standing over the bodies of the dead, having used the prisoner labor to drag them together. And the orc is looking down at the rock, looks up at Veronica and says, "This one still lives."
Will you? I'll step over and CLW the rock.
Whoa! He gets in your way. Hold on. You with bad guys. We know let you. Veronica, what we do with this? And she looks over
There's
at
no bad guys here. I think that's a very bipolar way of looking at it, and we're not looking at the whole totality of the spectrum that way. I mean, who's good, who's bad? I would say, in Aya's eyes, we're neutral. What we're looking at here, that is the essence of being a druid.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. How many times have you gone back on your word today? Just the one? Just the one. Give me one good reason why I should let you take this man away with you.
Because I'm picking up the milk tonight.
Really? This man's life is worth milk to you?
Well, all right. Well, what are we looking at? Tell me what you're looking at.
Well, all right. What I'm looking at is we forget this whole mess. You take him and you leave like you guys were never here, and whoever hired you to come mess up our operations, which you were totally right about, or totally legitimate. We have no permits for this at all. You just forget it, all right? And you just walk away. And you leave this operation in peace. And we can do battle again in another area, another time. But you leave this victory to me.
So you want me to just walk away?
You can just walk away with him and leave this operation alone, right? You don't come back and touch this one.
Fine, I walk away with my rock.
Good.
All right, then.
But we're taking his helmet. It looks like Grunt has gotten really attached to that helmet.
Neal, I know what a future campaign is going to be.
So They take the dragon skull helmet off of the rock's body. The orc now wears it, and somehow Drew is going to haul the rock's body away.
You can. Just
We have a cart.
Oh, right. You've got your cart that you've been hauling through the woods that are filled with chickens.
It's a pole cart.
Right.
Yeah, just so you know, if the orc loots Finn, he can find a lot of Starleaf, a lot of Dreamroot, and a lot of Gnome Dust. So he can have a good time.
Well,
But once I CLW the rock, he can stand.
he could stand and hobble and walk away with you gently.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's basically ineffective for the rest of the day. So you guys can escape. I think you'll eventually meet up with Kyla. What did you do once the enemy stopped chasing you, Kyla?
I probably would have tried to see if anyone was okay, but that's only 10 minutes. Yeah, I would probably stay back from the area and like wait a little while to see if anyone comes, basically.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll see this whole thing from the distance, and then eventually you'll see them lifting the rock into a cart because he's, not in good condition, and you'll be faster if he's in the cart.
Are the prisoners doing it?
No, the treants do it. They just pick you up and set you in.
Okay.
And,
Once we get about 10 minutes away,
Okay, so I'll have met up with you then.
okay, I turn to Riley and say, Riley, very glad I paid extra to get a notarized a notary public. I'm assuming you continued taking notes after I told you to take notes and I did not stop. Read back to me the part after she said.
Oh, please don't stop. I like it like that, Veronica.
Later,
Hit me harder.
The part after she said
Okay,
you're
all
right.
my toes, please.
Later. Just skip the part with the yogurt. We don't need to hear that.
I'll bring milk in the morning.
Before the part where she said you're right, this operation is illegitimate.
You're right, this operation is legitimate. And then you said to the effect of, I won't interfere with this operation. And then she said you could have the body back.
Exactly. So, Notary Public, this is official testimony, her confession.
It is, but by the
turn
rules
this over.
here, you can't. If you turn this information in, technically his life is forfeit. So, I'm just a notary public, but that's the deal here.
I guess
that was
the only
made.
way they could
Wait.
was anonymously leak.
It says that he won't interfere.
She shrugs. I'm just a notary. I just take notes here.
No, I'm saying it says he won't interfere.
Legally,
No,
yeah, yes,
no
yes.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to know. Eventually we make it back and we find Russ, right?
Yes, he is waiting on the edge of the,
All right. So I'm just like freaking broken on this car. Like, Russ, come here.
What's up?
I'm sorry. We couldn't get him out.
I saw, yeah, big scary battle. This is why we try and hire people to do it. Football's no work.
That's okay. What you gonna do? I'm gonna make this right for you. All right. It's not cool. It's
Okay.
just gonna take me some time. Find me in a couple months.
Okay.
They took my helmet. I don't like that. It was a pretty cool helmet, wasn't it?
Oh, it was so pretty. Big scales,
so-
scary, black as night. It was good.
Yeah. All right. So what I want you to do. All right. You're gonna do me a big favor, and my payoff for this big favor, and maybe something a little extra in the future is, like, you guys, you're gonna get all your little kobold buddies. You're gonna be on the sneaky, and you're gonna like take tabs on them. You're gonna like take note of their stuff, like where they're at. Where they're at's most important. I could have prepared better for this battle. Just like let me know.
Yeah,
See
battle
if you
would
can-
work better if all your friends were helping.
I know it really sucks. Some of them were not useful.
Why was one hiding
We're
in wagon?
neutralizing powerful enemies.
All right, not gonna lie. Yeah, it sucked that she was hiding in wagon. But a still alive friend that helped is better than a dead friend who didn't help too much. I don't
Okay.
know. I was down.
Okay. Sure. I come
but yeah.
get you in a few months, and you come back and get helmet and get rid of orcs and
Yep.
stuff. Yes.
Mhm.
Good.
Hopefully by that time I'll have trained more and gathered up some good friends to come back and fight this.
Okay, good.
Out there.
Also, Russell,
They took the
here
helmet,
we
they
have
took how they
notarized confession where Miss Lorx says that this is completely illegitimate.
Oh, okay. I take to King. Give me notarized confession. I take to King. I deal with... No?
Exactly.
Why not? You think
Yes.
I stupid kobold and I lose confession,
No.
don't you?
No, I think we take this to the king. It's gonna get a lot more complicated than we need it to.
Oh. You think
So I say-
bureaucracy is messy?
Oh yeah. That's why I was totally making stuff up out there.
That's right. Take it to the media.
No, even better than that. We're just going to come back in a couple months, bash their heads in, and the paperwork just disappears.
I like. Better way.
And
No paperwork. I no understand paperwork. I can no read. So the bash, I get bash.
yeah.
Good.
Thanks, buddy.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. No, if you got any little other kobold friends around here, just let them know that I'm trying to help them out.
Okay.
Like with this part of the forest specifically, like can't be too broad because you get too broad and then all of a sudden it's just
You
like
looking
oh
for
yeah,
excuse to come kill orc. I understand.
yeah, oh yeah,
I get.
definitely.
I get. We come
Well-
find you when you're ready.
Nah, just mostly the trees really. Like
Trees.
the orc,
Oh, okay.
I can like knock the orc out, take my helmet back, heal him back up, get these people out here. I don't need to kill the orc. The trees though.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Ashley bad tree. She mean. She create other trees and then she go destroy everything. She very mean. And I think with that everyone goes back to shenanigans and half the party survives. Two thirds of the party? 3/5 of the party survives.
Oh yeah, 60%.
60%. Although some of you just barely eked out a survival. Just
Barely.
barely.
He died, but saved the rock. I
Yes.
could have been more
Like
selfish.
that is a like I probably don't know it until freaking Kyla tells me. I was like,
Yeah.
Said in the last moment he had
I kind of say, I'm just like, he was a weird little, pervy little satyr, but he did save you. So let's drink to that.
indeed. I think he'd want us to have an exceptional amount of fun for him tonight.
And is anyone
And with
saddened
that,
by
I'll-
the loss of Howard? What do you guys have to say about him?
I'm freaking broken up. Like I've got his cat with me. Like I probably like make a shrine for the cat to sit in.
Howard, or Nick, make me a
No, the cat died.
No,
with me.
remember the cat
Make
would have
me
been
a-
like smart.
make me a
Howard.
saving throw. The cat hangs out on Howard's body all the time.
No, the
Alright,
cat
that's
died with me.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I think
cat died
so.
with you.
I was gonna give you
That
a
was
save.
actually one of my holy symbols.
Was the cat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oscar.
So
Farewell.
yeah, I'll like go up to Desmond and was like, hey,
Although, if
can I
you
get like
could,
3 rounds for everyone? And then I'll just like drop a handful of gold on the counter.
Of course. What were you gonna say, Howard?
if he could pick up that statue,
Mhm.
the special rock statue of Wilmator.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's like what the Rock does is he picks that up like before he's going, like drags it with him and then like goes to the old church and like puts it in there.
Oh.
Puts like a couple crappy flowers in it because he's kind of dumb. He doesn't really
The
know
old
which ones
church
are good
was
ones.
like half rebuilt. Its roof kept collapsing like every time they tried to make the roof, but it has actual sturdy walls now. So
All right. Well, everybody, that's it for today's shenanigans. The Treants and the Orc and Veronica get experience. And that's it. Brutal day, everyone.
I imagine Finn is that character who has a cool fight scene in the movie, but then dies. Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. It
And-
was a.
The next satyr I'm making will not be chaotic good, he will be chaotic neutral. He will be more selfish. Because I had too much fun with this character.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh.
I don't know. We did take on, or the Rock, took on a character, a monster way. I mean, he was 6th level fighter, but that's still way out of his league.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it was hitting for as much as the Rock does, and it was like 6 attacks around.
Yeah.
That was absurd.
Basically,
Like, honestly,
our
like,
combined party hit dice was about the same as
if I hadn't missed those 2 shots, that probably would have gone very differently.
yeah.
Yep. Treants are big, terrifying, tough monsters that do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
we would have needed like a big bad cane or anything with high damage again to
Yeah,
win.
Big Bad Cane would have been great.
Mm-hmm. Some fireball spells.
I think if we'd
Yeah.
had Zen, like, this would have been Fireball. Oh my god, the Treants are on fire. That's probably like what's super good against them.
Or maybe Finn to come and jump kick the trees over and over again.
He has 11 HP. I was really like, Finn. The thing is, Finn is not a violent man. He does things for sport and fun, and fighting trees was not fun for him.
I also think we all need to appreciate how narrowly Kyla escaped death here, because the Treants do 3d6.
Yeah.
And they averaged 5 damage. I mean, it wasn't 5. I think it was 4 and 6 on the rolls.
They
but,
averaged just about as much as I was doing with my +5.
Yeah. Well, y'all got.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm dead.
Y'all got.
I thought you were gonna have to make another character,
Sorry.
and I was like, oh god, another one soon.
Well,
Oh,
rip
him.
my
Yeah,
fourth
for me,
character
it's
death.
like,
This is your favorite character?
that is
pretty much my
Fourth
only
character.
offensive option. I was like,
I think this is the 3rd time that The Rock has narrowly escaped death.
This
Yeah.
is the 2nd character of mine that died in his first session. And I have to say, when I had the decision of saving the Rock, and I was like looking at Connar and thinking, oh, no, I can't do this. I cannot just talk.
like-
And you don't want to be the sort of person who doesn't risk saving somebody else because it might hurt them, What sort of jackass would be like, I don't know if I want to save this person, it might be dangerous for my own character.
No, they're.
You don't want to be like Sean.
The legend has to live.
Yeah, no, like, I wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't, because that was just a huge clusterfuck that I got myself into. Like, I saw that and was like, I don't want to do this.
I
Yep.
actually,
I do not want to go in there.
But you did it.
But I did it because The Rock's kind of dumb. That's what he's going to do. He's going to see that, he's going to hit him. And then he realized, oh, crap, there's 3 of them. That's why I was super hesitant. It's like, what? No, nothing. The Rock is super confident. He's confident in this.
Yep.
And you know what?
They all had 50 to 60 HP too, with AC 20,
116.
so that's pretty brutal.
That's all I needed. 116. Double,
Yeah.
just single crate. 66 plus 5.
they rolled really good, and you rolled kind of average.
Mhm.
That was.
Yeah,
I rolled really
you rolled
poorly.
actually pretty bad this session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I stole a few d6s from you, like kung fu, martial arts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where they all went.
And I have to say, now I can. But the thing is, I can just keep this character sheet and change the stats and the descriptions, everything.
oh god, what a shitty character.
Yeah, I'm rolling for it.
I couldn't believe I survived with 1 HP though. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I
that was
thought I was gonna be insta killed.
It's better than no HP.
All right, well, that's it, everybody. We will see you next week for some more shenanigans, or if you go to twitch.tv/D&D in about 2 hours, we've got Heroes Graveyard. Tomorrow, we should have Dicing with Death, and we should have a one-shot with Kira Corelli, one of the other contestants on Stream On. And Monday morning, we should have a session with Bonsai Baby, another of the contestants on Stream On. And maybe some Mafia Monday night as well, which is going to be super busy.
Are we bringing back Mafia, Neal?
We're gonna do Mafia for 1 week, just Monday,
Oh, just
for
okay.
Monday. Yeah.
No, you see, Neal, you got to bring it back, because I miss those days of Mafia where I could just shotgun ban people. It's the best.
Yeah, there was.
That's really what I've missed, is trying to ban the bots and then just accidentally banning 5 other people. It was a lot of fun. And then the mess of, oh crap, I'm sorry, trying to undo it. I really miss those days.
That was good. Those were the good days.
And is that really it, Neal? I mean, as a special stream on special guest, is that TV and films Bill Murray 5 feet off to the side of you?
Bill,
He's
how's
here
it going,
even
buddy?
though he's got laryngitis and is having to communicate with you via American Sign Language.
Oh my! You should see what he's doing right now, guys. He is hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh, you guys should see
Good
this.
stuff.
Oh, it's so good.
Amazing.
I'll send you guys
Right.
pictures later on Snapchat.
Oh, okay,
All right.
okay.
All right, everybody, we're out. Take care. Bye bye.
See you guys.
I'm